Peace, everyone. This is Ziggy Iron King, back at you with another video. As you know, I started the grape cure about 2 weeks ago. I did a video last week on it, and I'm going to try to update you guys every week, every probably 7 days to a week and a half, an update where I'm at on my healing journey. So I'm 2 weeks in, and I don't have like the same type of cravings that I had like the first maybe 1-2 days of the grape cure, but on I think it was Thursday or Friday, my dad came in with some seeded watermelons, and surprisingly, in Maryland of all places, you're still able to find seeded watermelons. And I was thinking to myself, this will be the last time I'll be eating watermelons if I eat these watermelons. So on Saturday, I went and ate 2 seeded watermelons. And on Sunday, I finished the other seeded watermelon and some honeydew that he had in the front yard. And we went out and I went and bought about a week's worth of grapes. There's a market probably about maybe 15 minutes from here. And those probably the best grapes that I've had. That wasn't Concord grapes, probably the best. They were purple grapes, and they taste amazing. They aren't as big as like the red globe grapes, but based on what I've learned from reading the Grape Cure book, the darker the grapes, the more healing it is. It really doesn't matter if it's red globe grapes or purple grapes, but the purple grapes should have more nutritional benefit. But as I said in the last video, I've done detoxes before. I've come off a water dense fruit only diet for like 90 days, for over 90 days. And even after that, I really continued to be on like real high fruit. And then after that, between me coming to Maryland to visit and then me getting the job offers here and then me going back to Georgia and signing out of my job and coming back here, I was eating a lot of cooked foods and stuff like that. And even there's been times where there was time before I left where okay, I'm back on this fruit only diet. But me finishing up that grape cure, it set in my mind that it was something that I really wanted to do. So whether it's a month, whether it's 2 months, whether it's 3 months, or whether it's 4 months or beyond, I really am setting in my mind that I want to take between 1 to 4 months on grapes and allow the healing power of the grapes and just allow my body to heal from the grapes. So I'm 2 weeks in and I haven't really felt any detox symptoms just of yet. And that's one of the things, outside of me eating that watermelon, that's one of the things that I really, really am seeking. I get a lot of feedback. I look for a lot of feedback in a lot of these groups that I'm in on Facebook, where these people are on different fruit fasts, whether it's watermelon. There's a couple of people on there that's still on watermelon only. There's people that's on grape only, and just doing amazing. So it's definitely something. Like I said, I've never done a mono fruit diet, and if I want to take it a step higher, then if I want to go a step higher than just on a sweet watery fruit diet, which, like I said before, I noticed a lot of benefits from it. There's a step higher that is going on a mono food diet. So for now it's the grapes, and I'm having it available. So, one of the main reasons why I'm doing these video journals every week is, for one, to hold me accountable, and for two, I want to be able to really go back in my mind's eye, and really try to go back and really think, is there anything that I went through that I could tell about? And I'm hoping that I can have some detox symptoms to be able to say, okay, this week, I felt this. This week I went through that. And because I'm one of those people, like, I'm not afraid of the detox symptoms, because I know, okay, if I can point that out to my body detox, then I'm all for it. You know what I mean? And I know it's working. So I haven't had any detox symptoms just of yet. When I went on the watermelons for like a day and a half, I didn't have a bowel movement on the day that I was eating. The one day where I was just eating all watermelon, it came on the next day when I had the watermelon and I was eating the grapes afterwards. Went back on just strictly grapes. When I was eating just the grapes, I was having bowel movements every day. And the reason why I mention that is because when I was on the sweet watery fruit diet, I was going like every other day, or maybe every 2 days after that. And now I'm going almost every day. And they're bulky sized bowel movements. So that's good. But other than that, I can't really say that I've had anything that I could really say, like, okay, I went through this and I went through that because me going through the grapes. But if there's one thing that I've learned from the sweet watery fruit diet, in hindsight, is that just because you don't have any detox symptoms doesn't mean that your body isn't healing. So just because I haven't had detox symptoms eating almost nothing but like 95% grapes for the past 2 weeks doesn't mean that it's not working. So as the week goes on, obviously I'm going to be looking for more of that to happen. Tomorrow I should have my rebound trampoline, and that's something that I feel like is a big accomplishment for me for different reasons, because I've had a couple of different people and tell me, get you a rebounder. There's even people saying like I wouldn't even need to go through this grape fast to filter my kidneys. I could just get it from the rebounder. I still want to do the grape fast, obviously, and I feel like the grape fast in conjunction with the rebounder, especially after several weeks of doing both, my lymphatic system will drain. So I get that tomorrow, and more than likely I'll hook it up and get it set up tomorrow, and I can be able to start tomorrow, if not Wednesday. But that's definitely something that I'm really excited for, and that, I hope to speak about, because I obviously want to have more to talk about when it comes to this detox. So the grape fast is definitely a big part of that, and I feel like that's like one thing. This diet is one thing, but at the same time, I want to be able to add some things that can help me to accomplish a lot of the same goal outside of the diet. So doing the rebound trampoline thing, someone directed me to this guy named Perry Nicholson, and he's a chiropractor, and he focuses a lot on the lymphatic system. And a lot of what I've been learning from the lymphatic system is dietary things and holistic alternative health type of approaches to the lymphatic system. And a lot of that I'm gonna try, whether it be the castor oil, poke root oil, or doing the horseradish, gargling with the horseradish root, and things like that. I want to try it all. But I'm learning about all that. So learning from him, I've been learning about the different touch points and things like that. So we'll see how that stuff works. You know what I mean? Because going through doing the grape fast, it's going to get pretty boring, and it's not going to be much for me to talk about each week when I journal, other than just saying that, I'm another weekend. So we will see in the next coming weeks and hopefully months if I have the mental fortitude and the discipline to stick to it. So, everybody stay tuned, and like I said, hopefully I'll have more to talk about next. Well, I will have, because should have the rebound in the next day or so, and have it set up in the next day or so. And I'm just doing the castor oil thing, castor oil massages and stuff like that. Hopefully, if not this week, maybe next week. But I'm going to slowly adding a little bit of things. But the main thing of it all will be the grape cure. And whether it's within this first month or within the second month, or if I make it that far, the third month, it could be a situation like the last fruit fast where I didn't get a lot of the more noticeable benefits until after I was done. But like I said, it seemed as though the grapes and this grape cure in itself and just mono fruit diet is way more intense than just eating, 1 or 2 handfuls of water-dense fruit every day. I should see benefits with this, or changes with this way more. But, like I said, I've been doing this detox thing for, I could probably say about maybe 5, 6, maybe 7 years. And, it's really taken, it hasn't really taken a toll on my body at all, except my mouth. And that really, really has taken a toll on my mouth. But, and I'm learning about that now. This one guy, Kevin Ramon, he talked about how he's been on primarily fruit. And like I said, he's did 100 and, well, he's past 150 days on watermelon. And I think he was doing other intense mono fasts before that. And he talked about how clean his dental is, like his hair, his body, like his whole hygiene routine was basically covered from his just eating fruit for that long, eating nothing but fruit. And this just goes to show how cleansing fruits are if you let fruits work by itself, especially the fruits that are alkaline. And I'm not really into that alkaline stuff like that, but especially if the fruit is, you know, very water dense, you know, very low protein and stuff like that, and just when you allow the fruits to just cleanse you out by itself with no interference from nothing else. He doesn't supplement with anything. He doesn't take any teas. He doesn't take any sea moss. No disrespect to that, because I love sea moss. I love teas and all that, but I love teas and all that, but when you just focus on, when you just allow the just focus on the fruits, your body will heal. So I just have to have the patience and the consistency to stick to just fruits long enough to allow them to heal me. And a lot of these other stuff that I'm learning along the way, I think will be fun, and just allowing those other things happen, because I don't want to, like, if I can take out the time to be as disciplined and focused on one thing, on this fruits, for long enough, that alone will, you know, I've got other things. I got frequency wands. I have, you know, I'm taking teas right now for the first month, but once November hits, I'm on that Orville Douglas challenge, and I won't be taking any supplements, any herbs or anything. The herbs that I got are great, you know. Crystal Alkaline Doula, her herbs are the best. So if I am going to take the herbs, I'm going to take stuff. I'm going to take her stuff. Or I'm going to take raw Marby's stuff. So, you know, but once November comes, at least for November, I'm going to be off those herbs. If I decide to get back on them and just finish them, then perhaps. Because I was watching one of Rob Marby's videos this morning about the Fab Five, and he talked about, you know, that tonic is good, and it lasts several weeks. It lasts about, you know, 12 weeks. If I want to take something, I want to take something that really, really works. But I'm going to be on Over Douglas's challenge next month, and I'm not going to be supplementing with any herbs. If I decide in December that I'm going to, you know, finish up the herbs that I got, then I will. But it's all about focusing on the herbs. So I'm just checking in, and I'll keep you guys posted next week in the next 7-day cycle, and hopefully I'll have more to talk about as far as that goes, because this is going to be, I want to be consistent for the next, maybe the next 16 weeks or 20 weeks. I mean, because even if I just do the grapes or for 3 months, I want to still keep going in this high fruit diet even past then, because I want to keep that healing cycle going. So like, comment, and subscribe to Ziggy the Iron King. Visit MexicanMedicines.com for your Batana oil and your black seed oil, and stay tuned.